as we have a top four battle in 2A Region 8, the South Arkansas League, as the Magnet Cove Lady Panthers take on the visiting Junction City Lady Dragons. I am Will Kazay with you tonight as Dalton Reed could not be here, and Coach Shane Hartzell, our Magnet Cove Student Network Director, is the color commentator tonight. So, Coach Hartzell, I think this is looking to be a good game. Both teams have more than 10 wins. Both teams are top four in the conference, 3 for Junction City and 4 for Magnet Cove, respectively. 2 games back for Junction City, 3 games back for Magnet Cove, and this one has implications for later in the year by the time we get to February and district tournament.
Yes, Will, absolutely. With these two teams just faced off, I guess it was Saturday down in Junction City because of a makeup game because of the snow, and so both teams looking to battle here and stay on top in the conference standings as we come into district tournament play in February, and February is going to be slipping up on us before we know it.
Yep, you are right, Coach Hartzell. Junction City prevailed in the last matchup against the Magnet Cove Lady Panthers in Junction City. I was actually there. And it was a 39-27 victory for the Lady Dragons. So Panthers looking to bounce back here, as currently they have just won their first game out of the last 4. They are 1-3 for the last 4. They're kind of looking to get out of a slump. They just beat Caddo Hills the other night. Let's see if they can carry some momentum into here, as Dr. Green will lead us in prayer and the national anthem and starting lineups. And those were the pregame festivities presented by Dr. Green. And the starting lineups for both teams for Junction City. Number 3, Briar Watson. Number 5, Mackenzie Flowers. Number 2, Kenziah Moore. Number 11, Kalisha Shaw. And number 14, Carla Castillo. For the Panthers,
looks like that is going to be Braylon McIntyre jumping and fighting for the ball. That was Malin Tanaka. And number 5 is going to shoot, and she is going to hit the first 3.
That is Mackenzie Flowers. And starting lineup for the Panthers, number 2, Ava Harrington. Number 32, Bailey Rantham. Number 44.
And the Dragons come out here, Will, pressing hard, and Coach Finley calls a timeout, wants to talk about it, and get things set up here for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, press has been a real problem for both teams. For the Panthers, it's been a problem for both teams, and it was a problem for both of them last time they played Junction City, and it was part of the reason that both teams lost. I'll go more into the boys' reason in depth, as there was really more of a reason the boys lost, but girls bouncing back after winning against Caddo Hills, and they are looking for a spark, as that is Taylor Tanaka.
And Brantham gets the ball. Back out. Taylor Tanaka back over to Rantham. Rantham gets it to Ava Harrington. And Tanaka pulls up. That's Taylor. And for the 3.
And I'll tell you, the Tanaka twins are really good for the Panthers. You got to watch out, because when they are hot, it is hard to stop the Panthers.
Yeah, she spotted up, but great ball movement there by the Lady Panthers in that first round. And here comes the Lady Dragons, and that one's going to be rebounded. Looks like Braylon McIntyre, and Rantham was going to bring the ball up the court for the Lady Panthers. Tanaka, and just a miscommunication between McIntyre and Tanaka there, as she thought she was going to go ahead and go up, and just that pass was a little long there for the Lady Panthers. And so that will be Lady Dragon basketball.
And that's been one of the things that's been plaguing Magnet Cove Lady Panthers basketball recently. It's just lack of ball possession. Like they'll get going down the court. They will get past half court. It's just the problem is they can't get past half court, which is a key right here, as the Lady Panthers almost come up with the steal.
But they do get the travel, and so the Lady Dragons will turn it over. That was Shaw, and the Lady Panthers will gain possession. Yeah, turnovers are a big key for any team on any level. Limit the turnovers and protect the basketball. That's what you want to do, both offensively and defensively too. Is especially offense when you're trying to run your offenses. Protect the basketball and not let it get, not lose it and turn it over, which can turn into points quickly.
Yeah, and the thing is, this Panthers team is relatively young. Like 3 of the starters out here sophomores in my grade. So they'll have time to learn, but for now they are going to be a trial by fire, I guess is how it goes.
Oh, yes. And they have played really well this season overall.
Yes, 13-4 record right now. 3 of those losses coming within the last 4 games, so been in a bit of a slump, but they're looking to break out of that here with a win over Caddo Hills last night.
And they're going to say that she pushed off.
And McIntyre goes up, but is fouled on the way up, so they'll be going to the line for the Lady Panthers. And free throws have been a bright spot for the Lady Panthers so far this year. They have been shooting really well from the charity stripe, and they'll need that to happen well for them tonight.
Yes, games are won and lost at the free throw line. And just a matter of every point counts, and every possession counts.
An example I'm fond of mentioning is Arkansas versus South Carolina 2 years ago. Hogs didn't make a 3 that game, but they won because of free throws and 2-pointers. So you can never underestimate a free throws. The second one falls in, giving it Lady Panthers a 4-3 lead with 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Oh, great hands, active hands. This to Malin Tanaka, and she's going to go up, and she will take it and score.
And that is how you go all the way for the Panthers. You just got to keep looking up. You got to make sure your passes are on target, and that's what happens. 6-3 now. And the Panthers...
And great ball movement of the Lady Dragons. And number 3, again, that is Bria Watson. She has hit 2 threes. That is her second 3 of the ball game. And an errant pass is going to lead to a turnover, but
Panthers fortunate to come down with the rebound after just an unfortunate miss there by Junction City. As Panthers get... And that is a missed shot, rebounded by the Lady Dragons.
They look to push it.
And they get the and one play right there for the Lady Dragons. Wait, did he go in?
And I think they're going to call that one on Braylon McIntyre. That will be her first personal foul of the night.
And that is Mackenzie Flowers taking the shot for Junction City, and she buries it. Converting the and one play, 9-6 right now for Junction City in really quick succession. Hartzell, it has been threes that have carried Junction City against Magnet Cove. I was there on Saturday, and the boys team for Junction City made 13 threes as Junction City.
And she is going to be fouled. That is number 14 into the ball game. That is Carla Castillo. And she will go to the line to shoot a pair.
And as I was saying, threes have been so huge for Junction City. I remember going there on Saturday, and the boys team for Junction City made 13 threes. Hats off to them for doing that. And the great thing about the boys team, which is all I'll mention for now, is they've got height and they can make threes, which stretches the defense out really well. And we might see how the Panthers combat it this time in this game. But
well, they went 0 for 2 from the line there, but got the rebound and have got 2 shots and got the rebound again, offensive rebound. And she is going to be tied up. That is, looks like that is Tasia Tasia Buckley. And another turnover by the Lady Panthers.
Bailey Martin is also in for the Lady Panthers.
And checking back in is Rantham.
And that is Taylor Tanaka going out.
And great movement. She tried to drive baseline, and Malin cut her off there.
So maintains Junction City's possession as they're going to roll it off Malin. And the Panthers come up with a steal, and they were taking it down the court. And they just barely missed the layup, but almost got the rebound.
Yeah, it was a great job. The active hands by the Lady Panthers tonight, and they were able to take that one down. Just could not, a little bit too much off the backboard, and it goes out of bounds, but the Lady Panthers retain possessions. Rantham thinks about 3.
And you've also got to watch out the Lady Panthers from 3. Ava Harrington, Bailey Rantham, both of them are really good from three-point range. And Harrington almost proves it.
And I believe that's going to be a foul on, let's see if they call that on Bailey. They call that on Bailey Martin. Yes, they did, over the back. So the Lady Dragons will bring it down across the timeline.
9-6 game in favor of Junction City. 3:20 left to go in the first quarter.
Great ball movement by the Lady Dragons. They look to take it inside a little bit too much, and Rantham is there to intercept the pass. And another turnover for the Lady Dragons.
And they're trying to make something work right here on the outside, as Junction City has done a fairly good job at keeping them out of the paint so far.
Yeah, they're playing that zone there, forcing them to score from the outside. Help inside, there we go. Collapse down, and it produces a turnover. And that's number 2,
Kenziah
Moore. And that shot is up, but Moore gets the rebound. Brings it back out and resets.
And so far, the Lady Panthers defense also has been doing a great job at keeping them on the arc. It's just Junction City's been able to capitalize on the arc, and the Lady Panthers haven't, which explains the scoring difference.
And they're going to call that a jump ball. Bailey Martin ties up, I believe that was number 11, Kalisha Shaw.
And several substitutes coming for the Panthers. That is McIntyre, Taylor Tanaka, and Madison Slosher in for the Panthers.
Coach Finley trying to keep fresh legs in for the Lady Panthers.
And just
good ball, good look inside to Slosher. Slosher turns around but comes up a bit short. And it will be Lady Dragon basketball.
Under 2 left to go in the first right now. Still 9-6 Junction City. And fouls are a differential right now, Coach Hartzell. There's 4 for the Lady Panthers, 2 for Junction City. And that's something you cannot allow to get out of hand because of the rule change. 5 fouls in the quarter lead to bonus until the end of the quarter, and it resets every quarter.
Right. Both teams not just shooting exceptionally well from the field right now at the moment, but both have had quite a few turnovers.
And shot clock almost expires, but they get the shot up. Panthers get the rebound. And I believe that's going to be a reach-in on the Lady Dragons.
And they're going to call number 2.
That's Kenziah Moore.
Kenziah Moore for that one.
Continuing to work it around the outside for the Panthers, and they just haven't been able to get inside that much. I mean, they got the last pass to Slosher, but other than that, they just haven't been able to get much inside. And that is a steal by Junction City, and it looks like they're going to try and take this all the way. And they just
off the
barely.
rim. Yeah. Junction City is playing that zone, and they were trying to run that skip pass, and that was just a great anticipation by the Lady Dragons to anticipate that pass and take it down. But unfortunately, we're not able to score on that, but got fouled, and it's number 5 at the line, and she makes the first. That is Flowers.
Second shot is up and good. They convert both of them, and I think that makes the Lady Dragons 3 for 3 from the line, or 3 for 3 on the last 3 shots, I should say.
Yes.
And Prain is now in for the Lady Panthers.
And Tanaka, is that Malin?
That is Taylor Tanaka.
Taylor Tanaka was in.
Taylor is number 5, and Malin is number 4 for the viewers at home.
Nice.
And Prain is going to go all the way, and she converts on it. Prain is a member of the track and field team, I believe, one of the ones that got called up to senior high and made it to district while being on the junior high team the rest of the year. So really impressive runner. And on a side note, I am really looking forward to track and field this year.
Yes, it is not far around the corner.
And 3, 2, 1, and they bury the shot at the end of the quarter. That is Mackenzie Flowers, deep 3 to end the quarter. And first quarter comes to an end, 14-8. Lady Dragons out on top so far, shooting the 3 well. And we will be back on the Magnet Cove Sports Network after this break.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
And we are back in Panther Gymnasium at the start of the second quarter. Lady Panthers get the basketball after the fantastic three from Junction City to end the first quarter. And as I was saying, Hartzell, earlier in the quarter, threes are going to be a difference in this game, as Junction City has made three, and that accounts for the difference so far in this game, as Taylor Tanaka buries a three for the Panthers.
She just squared that one up and let it go, and nothing but net.
And this is a great way to start the second quarter. That is what the Panthers needed, as that brings it to 11-14. And
that one was off the mark. Great ball movement here by the Lady Panthers, being patient. Lady Dragons in that 3-2 zone.
Three-pointer just off.
And that one's going to go off the Lady Dragons.
And that is Malin Tanaka in for McIntyre. Both of the Tanaka sisters are in, as well as Madison Slosher, Bailey Rantham, and Sophia Prain is the lineup for the Panthers. As Tanaka again for three, just barely off, and the Lady Dragons come down with the rebound. That is
Watson.
Mariah Watson.
And another three
by Mackenzie Flowers, and she has been shooting the ball excellently. Made the last 2 threes for Junction City.
And turnover. Castillo gets some hands on it, and it ends up in the hands of number 3. That was Watson again, who scores with a quick layup. So Coach Finley wants a timeout here.
And we're going to stay here. Hartzell, really, momentum is a key in every basketball game, and so far Junction City has it. Panthers have got to change that real quick. So how would you do that if you were the Panthers?
Well, I think you just got to, slow it down. First of all, take care of the basketball. Make sure you get it down the floor. Make sure with this zone on the backside, if you're doing skip passes, that your backside your backside offensive players are coming to the ball and not leaving the ball up in the air long enough in the lanes. And like I said, just taking care of the basketball is the key to it.
Very solid advice. And let's see if the Lady Panthers can implement on that, as full court press still in effect for Junction City. Panthers get by it, though, and they are going to try and take it to the lane as Tanaka sisters keep dishing it to each other. And that's Malin going up, just rims out, and Junction City comes up with it. Number 3, Watson taking it down the court for Junction City.
And they're going to say that she walked, so the Lady Dragons turn it over. And in comes Castillo, is going to limp out there, number 14 for the Lady Dragons, as well as number 11, Shaw for the Lady Dragons.
And for the Panthers is number 1, Tasia Buckley, and number 2, Ava Harrington. So most of the starting lineup out there, except for Rantham and McIntyre, as Ava just is a little bit off the mark.
Slosher with a nice rebound. Nice cross-court pass to Buckley. Buckley goes up strong and does not convert, but she is going to be fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Panthers.
And 5:41 left to go in the second quarter, and it is 11-19 as Tasia Buckley misses her first shot. And this feels like a very pivotal time for the Panthers, at least in the first half momentum-wise. It's like you've got to get something going soon as second shot is off and Junction City gets the rebound. But this is the problem the Panthers have faced. Junction City's been getting the rebounds. Junction City's been handling the ball better, and they've been shooting the ball better, which is the story of last game and this game, really, even though I do not remember Junction City making this many threes. Mackenzie Flowers again.
That is 9 points off of 3-pointers for Mackenzie Flowers. And that was Madison Slosher that went up.
And I believe Finley is going to call a timeout, Coach Finley, for the Panthers. And we're going to stay right here. And really, it's just been those three-point shooting that's been killing the Panthers. It was the story on Saturday. It's the story right now. The Lady Dragons, I believe, have at least 5 threes so far, maybe 6.
Yeah, I can only imagine Coach Finley's probably talking about, hey, Flowers, she's a shooter. You're going to have to get her when you need to know where she's at all times, especially when she's on offense out there. Look to find her and, deny her the ball. Make someone else beat you,
Yeah. And I believe that accounts for over half of Junction City's points from 3-point range. I mean, I was thinking this on Saturday, and I think this right now. This is like prime Golden State.
Yes, very good outside shooters there for the Lady Dragons. And great ball movement, good spacing. And that one's going to go off the Lady Panthers, and the Lady Dragons of Junction City will retain possession.
And Junction City goes up but is fouled. That is
Malin Tanaka, I believe. Yes, that is going to be her second personal foul.
As it's Williams to the line for Junction City for the free throws. First one rims out for Junction City. As Watson checks out for Junction City. And Williams' second shot's good, and that brings the lead to 10, 23-13 Junction City with 4:50 left to go in the second. Panthers really need to get something going here, as Junction City has held the momentum all game.
Yeah, just great shooting by the Lady Dragons. And there we go.
And another three from Taylor Tanaka. She is trying her best to match Flowers' shooting so far, and I find that kind of funny. Both of the fives for both teams are doing really good from three-point range. 16-23 now.
Lady Panthers trying to step it up on defense. Malin Tanaka denied. And the ball's tipped out. And, oh! And that is going to be a backcourt violation, I do believe, by the Lady Dragons. That was a kind of an unusual series of events right there. The ball went out and somebody tripped, and somebody thought they heard a whistle, so they stopped.
So, yeah. Panthers with possession regardless after that strange series of events, and they are trying to work it around. Great ball handling so far in the second quarter as shot is up and no good. Madison Slosher goes back up and draws the foul.
Great job by Slosher to get position inside. She showed her numbers to the basket, got the ball, went up and drew the foul, and now she will go to the line to shoot 2.
And speaking of the relative youth of the team as the first one misses, 4 of the 5 girls on the court for the Panthers right now are sophomores. The only one that is not is Tasia Buckley, so This team's very young, has a lot of potential over the next few years, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Absolutely.
Both shots missed for the free throw line for the Panthers, and Rantham is checking in for Buckley for the Panthers.
And the Lady Dragons turn that over with a walk. Harrington will bring down the ball.
7-point differential right now between Panthers and Dragons, 23-16 still. And 3 again from Tanaka, just a little bit off. Panthers do come up with the rebound. That was Rantham.
Good move by Slosher.
And just a little bit off on the shot. And I believe that they draw the shooting foul.
Yeah, great job just to keep pounding the boards, going up, and eventually she did get fouled there, so she'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
This is Malin at the line for the Panthers, and first shot is good. That cuts the lead to 6, 17-23. Few ticks over 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Bailey Martin checks in as Slosser checks out.
And both shots are good from the Lady Panthers. This cuts the lead down to 5, and this is a very vital time for the Panthers. Within 5, you're within striking distance, 2 possessions difference, and let's just see where they go from here. As great block attempt, but they're going to say she got a bit of her hand. That is Martin with the block.
And that will be Bailey Martin's second personal foul, and that will send to the line number 4, Williams.
First shot is just off. Second shot is no good, so both teams right now are kind of not doing too good, not doing too bad. As Junction City gets the steal and takes advantage of it, that is Mackenzie Flowers. And that girl has been tearing up the Panthers all night.
Yeah,
at least 11 points.
Yeah, she's been doing it on the offensive end for sure, and defensively as well.
And that is Malin Tanaka for 3. It just bounces off. So Junction City will get possession there.
.220 left here. A little pull-up jumper by Moore. Goes in and out.
Panthers finally come up with it. Rantham gets to carry the ball down the court for the Panthers. And Harrington for 3, and it's just off again. Junction City gets the basketball.
Moore's going to bring it down. She's going to try to take it coast to coast, and she will be fouled. And let's see who they call that one on. I think that's going to be on. Is that Bailey Martin? If that is, that's her third personal.
I think it's Martin. I could be wrong. First shot is good regardless.
Yeah, that was. And McIntyre will check back in for Martin.
Not a good position with one of your best players already. 3 fouls in the first half. Second one is good. That extends the lead to 9 for the Dragons, 27-18 with 1:50 to go in the second. And the Panthers trying to catch Junction City unprepared, and the shot is just off. And that has been the story for the last few minutes for the Lady Panthers, just off on shots as Junction City goes all the way down the court. That is Moore with the layup, and 29-18.
Yeah, Lady Dragons looking to make a little run here. Lady Panthers just trying to get some continuity back in their offense.
And Buckley just barely misses the shot. And it's just been the 3-ball so far that's been the death of the Lady Panthers right now.
Right.
Junction City's made, I think, 6 or 7 by now. And the Lady Panthers, while they have made like 3 or 4, they've not made enough to counteract the fact that Junction City is making a lot. And that was the downfall of the senior boys on Saturday. And we'll talk a little bit about them in the waning seconds of the fourth quarter here. But as for now, with 45 seconds till halftime, Lady Panthers have the ball. Trying to get something done before halftime.
Moving that ball around against the zone.
Thought about the shot, did not take it, and the shot is off. Junction City, no shot clock left, and Junction City just rims off the shot from Moore, just a little bit off. Praying taking it down the court. 3v1, thinks better of trying to drive in, and shooting foul on Junction City. That is the second on Williams as Tanaka goes to the line. First shot, no good. Got to make one of these to get the score 10. 29-18, 14 seconds left before halftime as the second one rattles in, 10-point differential now.
And looks like the Lady Dragons will elect to work for the last shot there, and she does a 3. That one's going to be just off the mark.
And that is halftime. The buzzer goes off. 10-point differential right now. Lady Panthers trailing at home in Panther Gymnasium, 19-29 at the half. Coach Finley is going to have to work something out if the Lady Panthers are going to mount the comeback, as we will take a break on the Magnet Cove Sports Network. We will be right back after this.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling the number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
And we are back at Panther Gymnasium. Halftime is within the last minute of winding down. And so far, it is a 29-19 game. Junction City out in front of the Lady Panthers. And taking a look at the standings in the 2A Region 8, the South Arkansas League, as me and Dalton call it, Poen is taking at-home game against number 5 seeded Ouachita. Number 2 Parker's Chapel is off tonight, and number 3 Junction City playing number 4 Magnet Cove, the game we have right here. And number 6 seed Woodlawn is traveling to number 8 seed Fordyce, and Hampton and Gurdon are also off tonight. So some of these games have very major implications, like per se if Ouachita beats Poen, that gives Poen their first loss of the year. Now,
Right.
personally, I really heavily doubt that happening. Not impossible, but Poen is a really good team, 15-2, 7-0 in conference play. I think they've beaten everybody if we've played them so far. I don't think we have, though, so. Only team that haven't played is us in both sides of the basketball equation, I think. Lady Panthers are still not out. But so far, the real tell is this conference is really good. Like,
Yeah, I'm with you, Will. With the conference it's strong. With Poen, of course, being the conference leader at this point in time, about halfway through the conference play, and you really want to start playing well toward these next couple of weeks into the end of your season and going into district tournament. That way, you want to play well, get a good seeding, and be playing your best basketball come around the first part of February and then on.
these next few days are very crucial for the Lady Panthers and the Boys Panthers, as they have Junction City today. They have Friday Fordyce. They have Monday Fordyce.
And we are back here with the ladies. Dragons taking it out here. Let's see if they continue shooting the ball as well as they did the first half from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's been the
And-
real difference. And Junction City just off.
Great position. That was a great rebound by number 11. She got great position there. That was Kalisha Shaw. And so, but it just goes off, and they come out in the press, do the Lady Dragons.
And Panthers finally managed to break through the press relatively easily. And Harrington for 3 for the Panthers, and that is off. The Panthers.
And that is going to be, was that off Taylor
uh,
Tanaka, I believe? Or, yes, it was Taylor
Tanaka.
Tanaka.
So Junction City comes back up, and this has really been their game from the start. They've been making the threes. They've been passing better, and they've been making better shots in the paint, as that is proven, as that is Watson that made the shot right there.
Yeah, they've just had great ball movement, and have set up their offense. And
To be honest, a few lucky breaks.
yeah, they have. But they have taken advantage of those turnovers of the Lady Panthers, just like
right
that
there.
one, and converted those into points. And so that's why you see the huge dividend here going into the starting of the third quarter.
Lady Panthers really need to get something going right here, and they lose control of the basketball as Junction City, that is Watson, I believe.
Yeah, that was Shaw, who basically took it away down there.
And working it around right now. Both defenses have been doing a fairly good job at keeping the other out of the
Right.
paint, as I believe the Panthers are running a 2-3 zone right now. 2 people at the top and 3 at the bottom.
And they're going to call that foul. I believe that's on Taylor Tanaka.
No,
No,
McIntyre.
Sorry, they called that on McIntyre.
First shot is rims out. Second shot is good, And that extends the lead to 15. 34-19, Junction City, just a little bit over 6 minutes to go in the third.
Lady Dragons still trying to
Full court press.
yes, and trap there on the corners. Great pass outside that's Taylor Tanaka, and she drains the three.
And she's been having a game too. The Lady Panthers might not be having the best night overall, but she at least has been having a really good night. That's her 4th three, I believe. So at least 12 points. And it's just really a matter of seeing if the other Lady Panthers can take up the shooting, as they are still down 12.
And good hands there by Harrington.
And they're going to rule that out on Harrington, though. They're going to rule she didn't touch it. Oh, no, they're going to rule that a shove on Harrington. Excuse me.
And she will pick up her 2nd personal foul to start the third quarter here. In comes Sophia Prin. Lady Dragons looking to drive there. Watson does. And they're going to call that offensive foul. They're going to say she pushed off. And it will be Lady Panthers basketball. Lady Dragons looking to force the issue here with the trap.
And the Panthers are not letting them force it. And they get it all the way to the bottom, and they go up and make the shot. That is Malin Tanaka. 24-34, 10-point differential now with just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
And that was a textbook on how to break the press right there.
Yeah.
Just great ball movement, taking care of the basketball.
Double dribble they're going to rule, or she picked up her dribble, one of the two. And press is still trying their best, but the Panthers break it once again and go up again. They don't get the shot, but they draw the foul. First shot is good there. Cuts the lead down to 9.
Slosher will check in for McIntyre.
Second shot is good. That brings the lead down to 8. So 3-possession game right now. Junction City trying to get inside, and they almost succeed in it. Actually,
And they're going to call a walk, and that's another turnover by the Lady Dragons. So they've had about 2 or 3 turnovers here quickly that has resulted in Lady Panther points.
and another problem for the Dragons is just when the Panthers get through the press, they get down the court quick, and Slusher's shot just bounces off. Almost cutting the lead down for the Panthers even further, but 4 minutes left to go in the third, 26-34.
Great ball movement. Cross-court pass to Rantham. Rantham spots up and drains the 3.
And that cuts the lead down to 5. Panthers really have come out determined, I'll say, in the start of this second half. They were not happy with being down at the half, and Prane picks up the miscue and gets it down the court as Tanaka just misses the shot, and they're going to call that shooting foul.
And so Malin will go to the line to shoot 2.
First one bounces off. And second one goes in, 30-34 now for the Panthers. Junction City trying to slow it down seemingly for a second at least.
Yes, that's Castillo trying to look. She looks to drive, but Taylor Tanaka applying the pressure, and coach wants a timeout, and that'll be a 30-second timeout as we will stay here with you. So Lady Panthers will able to get back in it with some costly turnovers there by the Lady Dragons, which those turnovers resulted in points for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, and it's kind of a role reversal from the first half. The Lady Panthers have been taking advantage of turnovers. They've been making their shots more consistently than Junction City. Junction City's been handling the ball a little less well. Panthers come out with a fire in the second half, and it is providing dividends for them so far in the second half.
Absolutely, yes, they really have, and it should be a good ball game here in the final period coming up. Well, we still got 3 minutes and 10 seconds in this the third period.
Junction City trying to figure it out, as it seems Panthers are going limited man-to-man. Rest of them are in zone defense, as Junction City cuts all the way through and goes up. That is Watson with the shot.
Yeah, you gotta be able to help on defense right there. You got to slide over and not let her have that free lane to drive the basketball in.
And bad miscue by the Panthers, but are saved by a Junction City attempt to save the basketball. Gets into the corner for three, and it just bounces off the rim. Junction City comes up with it, and Junction City ball. And they take it coast to coast, almost get up.
Castillo. Prin comes up with it, and she looks to go up and drive. No good. Castillo with the rebound. And Tanaka.
I believe they're going to call that a reach-in.
Yeah, I believe they're going to get Taylor with a reach-in foul there.
First foul of the game for her. .2:15 left to go in the third quarter. 30-36 Junction City. The Panthers have done a great job making this game more competitive than it was.
Oh, and that's going to be a foul. That is.
I think they're going to they're going to get the Panthers for something.
Yeah.
Not sure what that was. Never seen that before. They're going to get Rantham.
And so they are going to be in. That will be, I was going to say, they're not in the bonus just yet.
One more foul they will be.
Yeah, Castillo takes it out. And that is going to be out of bounds. That's on the Lady Dragons, as Castillo was out of bounds when she touched the ball. Lady Panthers have numbers. Looking to drop, and
one from Malin. She has been we were talking about Taylor at the start of this quarter. Malin has had a fantastic quarter for the Panthers. Driving, she's been a threat in the paint. She's been a threat at the free throw line, and now she gets to take advantage of both and converts the and one. Brings the lead to 3, a one-possession game for the first time since the first half.
Absolutely. One-possession game here for the Lady Panthers. A 3 will tie it. And let's see what the Lady Dragons do as they bring it back down the court here. Looks to square up, looks to drive. She drives, and that was going to be a little too much off the backboard, but a rebound, and Malin is going to a great hustle play there.
I believe they're going to no, they're not going to call that a foul. They're just going to rule she knocked it off.
She just knocked it out of bounds there, I think. Great ball movement. Hands up.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be a shooting foul. That's going to be on Slosher. And that puts Junction City in the bonus. 1 minute and 30 seconds of bonus, which, just as a reminder, 5 fouls in the quarter lead to permanent double bonus, and it resets every quarter. So if you get, say 7 fouls going into the fourth quarter, it resets. You get 5 more fouls before other team gets into double bonus again. They done away with the old system. Don't know how to feel about that,
Right.
honestly.
Right. And so that one's off the back of the rim for the Lady Dragons. That was Flowers, and she hits the second one. And so the Lady Dragons extend their lead by 4.
Panthers working it around the outside, sees an opportunity, kicks it back out, and Madison manages to make a player miss. 15 seconds left on the shot clock.
Looking inside.
Kick it back out again. Tasia for three, and just a little bit too much of a line drive there.
Yeah, I didn't get much arch on that one. And here comes, and that one's going to be hung in the air. That might have been partially blocked. Can't really tell, but.
Another three.
And that is
they're
good.
Gonna rule that. Oh, that was a long two. Long two.
Long two, okay. That was Malin. And long two.
It was a three. Okay, now it is a three. Never mind. It was a three. It was a three.
I was going to say, she was behind the line.
I can't tell, these bars up here are kind of preventing my view, but three for Junction City just bounces off.
Lady Panthers with the rebound, looking to push the ball. Malin's bringing it down, going to force the issue. She will go up, and it bounces in and out. And it will go off the Lady Panthers, and that will be Junction City Lady Dragons basketball.
Deep three bounces off, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Last second shot misses, 36-37. Lady Panthers storm back into this one at the start of the second half. We're going to go back into the fourth quarter after a short break. This is the Magnet Cove Sports Network.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
And we are back in the Panther Gymnasium to start the fourth quarter, 36-37. This game has gotten really interesting as it has progressed, and Harrington for three for the Panthers, and she misses the early shot off of Junction City, and it maintains Panther possession.
Yeah, the Lady Panthers were able to jump back in this one with turnovers by the Lady Dragons, and, of course, those turnovers left to points.
Corner three, no good for the Panthers. Buckley come up with it. Three, no good once again. 0 for 3 so far in this possession for three.
That is two crucial rebounds.
Fourth three, no good, pardon me. And, who are they going to rule that? They're going to rule that off of a Panther. That is Junction City basketball. Currently working it slow right now, the Lady Dragons, as they manage to get a shot up, bounces off, no good, and the Panthers come up with it. That is Malin that got the rebound.
Harrington looks to drive and loses control. Castillo will pick it up for the Lady Dragons. Lady Dragons looking to push.
And fantastic job drawing the foul.
And I believe that was going to be on. Is it going to be on? They're going to call that one on Taylor Tanaka. Her second personal. First shot is up and no good. Free throws are going to be very crucial here in this final 6 minutes and 46 seconds.
Second shot missed. Madison gets the rebound, gets it to Buckley. And
that is going to be a takeaway by Flowers.
both teams now down the court, and
Oh,
Madison blocks the shot. Great job by Madison Slosher. And miscommunication there. Junction City gets back the basketball, takes it all the way down the court. Madison gets another rebound. And Panthers get possession again. Try and get it down
Tanaka
the court.
to Tanaka.
And they got a block. And, well, that was a lot of stuff that happened very quickly.
Very, very much so. Taylor took it down. Malin had her hand open, but couldn't convert. And that one is going to be on Madison Slosher. That is going to be her
Second
personal foul.
Six minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Still no score to change. 37-36 Junction City. Timeout Junction, I believe. And we'll stay right here for this break. And looking ahead a little bit to the boys' game, it's going to be interesting to see if the boys can deal with the three-point shooting because, as I said on Saturday, it was rough. It was really rough from three-point shooting. So, problem is that Junction City also has two big guys at least down low. So, that's just a problem the Panthers are going to have to face. They have a presence down low. They have presences that can make shots. It's just also that Junction City can make a lot of threes. I mean, at least 4 of them that they made were from three-point range. That would have been good for college or NBA.
Right.
And so how do you deal with that?
Well, the thing is, you have to drive them off the three-point line, especially if they're shooting well. And it's just like anything else, though. Eventually, they won't shoot it as well from the three-point line. But make them force it to drive it inside to where your help defense is at, and hopefully you can get some stops there and rebound and some turnovers. And the Lady Dragons get it back into their half-court offense.
As Panthers now still in the 2-3 zone. And Junction drives in, misses the shot. Goes back up, misses it again, but shooting foul as Kenzai Moore will go to the line for the Lady Dragons. Third foul on Harrington so far.
Great hustle by Moore. She got her own rebound and then put it back up and was fouled on that shot.
First shot bounces out, and fouls are going to start being a problem for both teams. Both teams have been fouling quite a bit this game, and both teams' starting players have not had that much time on the bench relative. So, second shot's good, but that's something that they're going to have to keep an eye on, Lady Panthers especially.
Absolutely. They're going to have to get this ball across the timeline there, and they do. Buckley with it.
Panthers trying to find somebody open. They trying to stretch out this Junction City defense. 10 seconds left on the shot clock as they finally get someone open. It is Tanaka, overshoots the rim. And with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, it is 38-36. Correction, 40-36. Junction City goes up for the layup.
And Watson took that one
And you can't ask for much of a better game than this right now. Lady Panthers playing phenomenally right now. As they go up and get the layup, that is Taylor Tanaka, as the Tanaka twins have been a threat for the Panthers tonight.
Yeah, both of them have played really well, both offensively and defensively tonight. Shot up, and that one's just off the mark for Watson.
Lady Panthers trying to keep the momentum going. They got momentum in the third quarter. Both teams have kind of lost it here in the fourth in the waning seconds of this game. And
yeah, fatigue is starting to play a factor. You know, both of them have been up and down the floor quite a bit. And that was more.
And I think they're going to call that a push on Castillo.
Yeah, Castillo. Great movement. Good look inside. Back outside to Rantham.
Three-pointer missed. And
I tell you, Tasia Buckley has had some great rebounds tonight. Some offensive rebounds.
And Harrington buries the three. And that gets the Lady Panthers their first lead in a long time. 41-43, just under 3:30 left to go in the game. As Junction City now starting to feel some pressure, as shot is good from Flowers. She has been the presence for Junction City, like the Tanaka twins for the Panthers. And it seems like Junction City for the moment's backing off this full court press. It's been there all game, but it seems to phase the Panthers even less more. They play it and miss Q massively right there, as Mackenzie Flower just misses the shot.
And a great opportunity for the Lady Dragons, who had that shot. I think it was deflected off of Taylor Tanaka as she was cutting across, but they were unable to convert. And with that, they're going to take a full timeout here, and we will also take a full timeout.
And this is the Magnet Cove Student Network taking a break. We'll be back after this.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
And we are back as the ball goes out of bounds. Junction City maintains possession. Just under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 42-41.
Will anybody's ball game still?
Yeah, I'm not totally sure this won't go into overtime, which I won't complain about. Senior boys might complain about it a little bit, but I won't terribly complain if we get a little bit of extra basketball here.
Absolutely.
Fantastic game so far. And Junction City goes all the way in, misses the...
And they're going to say she traveled, and that will be a turnover for the Lady Dragons. Lady Panthers will take it out with a chance to take the lead.
Junction City backing off the press in the past few minutes. I'm not sure what to think about that.
Three.
Just off. Madison Sasha almost got the rebound.
Castillo comes up with it.
Castillo's been quiet presence for Junction City when it comes to rebounds as the Panthers steal it.
Prin, great job just to back it up, set it up. Oh, and this is going to, then Schlosser's going to have it stolen away as well.
As a shot goes up and Junction City misses it, but it's out on Junction City. So Panther basketball, 42-41, just under 2 minutes left to go. And this is crunch time. Anybody's basketball game, 1 point game, and this is what you're here for.
Yep. Yeah, you know, it's going to come down to probably whoever has the last possession is going to have a chance to win this thing.
As Prine takes the three and
Oh,
it just rattles out. Unfortunate shot there for Prine, and they take it all the way down the court, and
he's going to call that one on the floor.
And that they're going to call that on Prine, her first of the game. As that is Kenziah Moore checking in. And out goes
Prin. In comes Rantham.
And great pump fake there. And Junction City still cannot convert on these shots. Both teams struggling right now as Castillo goes up and shots off. But 5 fouls right now for the Panthers. They have got to be careful as every foul from this point on, it leads to free throws for Junction City. That is the third on Tewa Tanaka, and all in all, not a fantastic position if we're looking at overtime. First shot goes in, 43-41, Junction City.
Castillo with a chance to put the Lady Dragons up by 3.
Air ball on the second one, and
looking to drive. Oh, and Castillo comes up with it, but it's taken away by Malin Tanaka, and she will go up and will be fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2 with a chance to tie this thing.
And fourth foul on number 11. That is Kalisha Shaw for Junction City. So she's got to be careful as I said before, this is really tight game. Could go into overtime. Second shot in for the Lady Panthers. That cuts the score to 1, 43-42. Junction City just over 1 minute to go in the fourth, and this is where you've got to be careful for the Lady Panthers. You don't necessarily want to foul, but you don't want to lose too much time as to not have that good of a chance to get something set up. Junction City trying to keep the basketball in their possession. They go up and they make the shot, 45-42, as that will be a timeout, Junction City.
And that is going to be a full timeout.
And I think we'll stick around here for this timeout. And Hartzell, this is it. Crunch time. End of the game. How do you do it if you're the Panthers?
Well, Panthers are going to have the basketball. Of course, if you're the Lady Dragons, you don't want to foul. You don't want to give up an easy shot, no doubt. Or you don't want to, definitely do not want to foul on a 3-point attempt if the Lady Panthers choose to do that. You could look at it. 46 seconds is a long time. You could try to go in and get the quick score, and then set up your press and try to score again, or you could go and drop a play and try to shoot the 3 to tie it. And so there's a number of ways you can kind of look at this.
Yeah, but you definitely don't want to go through the nightmare of fouling them on a 3-point shot and then making it. That would be an absolute worst-case scenario. Potential 4-point play. If they miss it, potential for a 5-point play. That would be a disaster. You do not want to foul on a 3-point shot. You just let them take the 3-point shot if they've got it, because I'd rather risk them missing it than risk them making it and then giving them an extra shot. Panthers get it in. Full court press is back for Junction City. 40 seconds to go. as that's going to be out on Junction City. Panthers advance the ball a little bit further.
And the Lady Panthers are going to have to be very careful not to get a back court or a violation here.
They get it
Move
past
it.
half court.
Malin.
About 10 seconds separate shot and game clock as the Panthers give it up. And that's under shot clock. And, timeout, Coach Finley. This is a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, just a little miscue there, unable to get a grip of the ball, and of course, it lands just on the out-of-bounds line for the Lady Panthers, and the ball goes over to the Lady Dragons of Junction City. Again, like you said, Will, you've got 29.2 seconds, still a lot of time, but you know, with this time, the Lady Panthers are going to have to foul pretty quickly, and hopefully they will miss a free throw and they'll have a chance to get down and try to tie it up again there. So we'll just have to see what happens here.
I mean, it's just foul. Hope they miss both shots, and then hope you can get a three made. If you're lucky, they'll foul you on the three-point shot and you make the three. So
yep, exactly.
It's just series of unfortunate events there, though. You could have limited Junction City's ability severely, made a three, gave them only 10 seconds to get a shot up, maybe less. But right now, you've just got to hope you can just get possession of the ball on the throw-in or give a delay. You've got to foul right now, but Harrington is not the best player you want to be fouling right now. And 20 seconds left in the game. You've got a foul, but they do get a foul off.
Yeah, I still got 19 seconds here. And that is going to
be Harrington's fourth. This is...
And that'll take Watson. We'll go to the line with a chance to put this one away.
This is just kind of a hope they miss situation for the Panthers. First one's good, and Hartzell, that may do it.
Yes, that's tough. You know, again, crucial shots at crucial times and being able to make free throws. Hey, that's the difference.
Second shot's good, and you know, it's really a shame the Lady Panthers did not have the best first half, because if only two more shots went in, this would still be a basketball game right now. But alas, it goes out of bounds, and Hartzell, I think that does it. I don't see much of a point in fouling anymore. 12.3 seconds left. Now 10 seconds, and I think you just let it go. It's a really painful way to end the game for the Lady Panthers. But as the clock expires, that does it from here. 47-42. The Junction City Lady Dragons pull out the win here, as that will advance them to 12-5 on the year, 7-3 in league play, which, I mean, assuming Parker's Chapel loses tonight, that could put them in second place for the league, a very advantageous position coming tournament season. As for the Lady Panthers, you still keep your spot because you have the higher winning percentage. But you have absolutely got to win the next few games, which, let's just say, it is a tough stretch over the next little bit. You've got Fordyce twice. You've got still both games against – you've got still one game against Poe. But that'll do us here for tonight as the boys' teams run onto the court. That's it from the girls' game. Stick around for the boys' game after this, and we will see you then.